Hello everyone, I am Dinesha and I am a stay-at-home mom. I have a 4-year-old son and today I am going to share with you our Montessori playroom and how we Montessori at home. I always like to call it as a playroom because I really believe that playing is the learning of the child. This playroom is changing occasionally and it grows with my son. In the beginning, this room was very simple with limited things and everything was in the floor. But day by day, it is filling with many things and rearranged according to his growth. But only one thing has never changed, and that is he always learns through the playing. This is an inexpensive and minimalist Montessori playroom, and it is wonderful to have a nice little space for him that is clean and organized. To set up a Montessori playroom, we don't need expensive, unaffordable materials. The whole purpose of a Montessori playroom is to develop child's independence. It must be child-centered and also everything in the playroom has a purpose. So let's see what's inside our playroom. First one is low shelf. For a toddler, 2-level shelf will be enough. We don't need fancy furniture. You can make it using some cardboard boxes or even with a shoe rack. If you cannot allocate an entire room, you can arrange it in the corner of the reading room, bedroom or living room. Always try to place few number of toys according to the child's age and developmental stage. Always consider about what they really need by observing them and place the toys according to their interest. When placing toys or materials, always give the priority for sensitive periods and schemas that your child may be in current situation. In this shelf, I place some puzzles on the lower level and books on the second level, as he can take them out and place them again easily. I read with him every day. I choose the books from both Sinhala and English languages because we raise him as bilingual. When choosing books, always consider about their age, the colors, pictures, and the most importantly about the inside of the book. Don't choose the books with the pictures that they don't like or scared. I place these color pencils on the top of this shelf so he can take it easily. I placed few toys here if he gets bored, and don't place many toys because it will distract him from doing the activities. They really like to work with drawers and cabinets, so I placed these things inside of this cabinet. Every child likes to sit on the floor to play and work, so I put this carpet to feel him comfort, and it is easy for him to use a child-sized table to read books, color and writing purposes. Actually, this is a part of a plastic rack and it perfectly matches with our requirement. One of the main concepts of Montessori method is the prepared environment, and the aim is the independence, freedom of choice, order, beauty and natural. So always try to focus on these aims when setting a play area. As you can see, I live in a simple house with simple furniture. But believe me, my son is becoming more and more independent, smart, happy child in our Montessori journey. Children absorb everything from their surroundings. That's why it is important to maintain well-organized environment around them. So always try to allocate a place for every single thing and place everything in its place. I placed a mirror at floor level so he can see his reflection. He can explore more about himself. We can keep the comb and some of his clothes near the mirror. Always place activities or toys in a tray or basket so they can easily take it out from the shelf and replace. It also helps them to work independently. Always try to keep this playroom as simple as you can. Don't place too much furniture, colors, pins or toys. Everything must be simple, beautiful and easily accessible to promote the independence. Always make sure that the play area has natural light and air. Although we arrange a playroom and activities, it's very important to make chances for them to interact with the nature as much as possible. They cannot pay attention for a specific toy or activity for a long time period. The attention span is no longer than 1 minute to 8 months to 15 months old, and it will be 6 minutes for 1.5-year-old to 2-year-olds. The 3-year-olds can pay attention for 5 to 8 minutes and it will be up to 10 minutes for 3 to 4 years olds. So keep in mind that after every activity, give them a break by going outside or doing another fun play. Another important thing is we don't need to arrange everything inside the playroom, such as kitchen setup. Instead of that, we can give them the real practical experience by day-to-day activities. So I hope this video will helpful and it will be an invitation for you. So don't hesitate to start Montessori at home. It is a wonderful experience for both the child and the parents. Thank you.
When you subscribe, you support our channel. It's easy and free. Please like and share this video.